Personally, I feel much closer to God when I'm at camp. We called it the God moment, and you get those a lot, just being close to nature and friends and tradition and all the memories you make there. That's what keeps me going back to camp.
It was an opportunity to see how other people worship and how they express their feelings about God, which made me more comfortable about doing that because I knew that I wasn't the only one. It let me know that there is a bigger group out there of people that believe exactly how I do and believe the same exact ways and that are at home doing the same exact things I do. But we still, at the bottom of it, the one thing we absolutely have in common is that we have the same belief in God and that God loves all of us.
Honestly, I can say 100% that I've found who I am through camp. Through the people there, through just the songs, the fun, the activities.
These are places where people's faith is formed. The fact that this is a gorgeous place and that you can come out here and sit down on the ground or lean up against a tree or stare up at the stars at night, you know, that was really the beginning for me of understanding the glorious creation that God has given us. As a kid,
I think it's vital for both youth, children, and adults. I think it's a safe place for children to begin to explore the world, to leave home for the first time and meet folks who are different because they don't go to their same towns, they live in different parts of the country. They go to churches that are different. Sometimes they meet folks who don't go to church at all and are just learning about God, so they get to share their faith in a new way and they get language to share their faith that they don't get in Sunday school and in their churches. Every youth struggles with where they belong and who they are, and camp can be that place where you begin to find who you are and how you fit into God's plan and vision for the world in a new way. And I think it's a way for adults to renew their faith, to be renewed because of the faith they experience in young people, and to grow in their own faith, to find what they missed and have lost about their childhood faith and have that refreshed and continue to live into that again.
Camp is everlasting to me. It's the same feeling year after year, and people change and new people come in and people leave, but it's an everlasting place, and the spirit of camp is everlasting. It just recycles, and it's amazing that it recycles. And to think of it never happening, it just blows my mind, you know. To wake up one day and hear that camps, unfortunately, are closing left and right, it's like, I couldn't imagine.
When I was a college student, I worked the summers as one of the summer staff at Lakebird Lodge, and it was a magical place for everybody, and I think for lots of different reasons. It was a sacred space, it was our sacred space, and it was at that camp where I decided to pursue ministry and to go to seminary. Lakebird Lodge no longer exists. It is leveled land, which even thinking about it now, it's heartbreaking.
A lot of my friends at school are not like really religious. And I mean, I don't like to use the word religious because that's like, oh, I'm thumping my Bible at you. But I mean, lots of my friends at school don't go to church and stuff like that. Their like faith isn't really as like intense as mine is. And I've grown up in church, and so I sort of like to talk about stuff like that with other people, even if we don't share the same views. I like to talk about stuff like that. And so finding conversations like that to have is sort of hard. And I guess also, my church is full of really old people. And so all of the friends who I have that are like my church friends, a lot of them come from camp, and that's a place that I can feel like I connect with people who are my age and who feel the same way about God that I do.
Exploring your spirituality is scary, and it can be intimidating, and you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to things that you don't understand, and that's what comes with getting more involved, is learning and understanding and experiencing yourself. So who wants to come and be vulnerable in a place they feel doesn't understand them, that's not keeping up with them? You have to be equipped to connect and modernize, because you'll lose them, and then that's it. Because once we lose them, we lose all the generations behind them.
If you close a camp down, your future is at stake as a congregation, as a church, as a denomination, as a religious belief. The reason I say that is because kids can't always make it every Sunday. Kids can't make it to every youth group. But you always talk to kids that say they always go to summer camp, and that's the one thing they're consistent with, because it's the one thing they look forward to year in, year out.
I can't imagine what my life would have been like if I had never been here. And because my life is so rich and so wonderfully full, I just pray that people will have the opportunity for this kind of experience in their own lives.
Camp is that place where there's the potential for youth to become vulnerable in a safe way, to open up to God, moving in their lives, to experience God already working in them, even if they feel like there's no way God could ever love them. And the potential for that growth and transformation occurs in very, very few places. And if you can provide that on a regular yearly basis or more often, why would you not? Why would you not want to be a part of that potential for transforming the lives of our youth and children?